Hey there, it's Vicki Marie. Today I wanted to give you an update. I'm going to talk to you about a few of the things that are working really well on my road to a happy, productive life in 2021 and a few bumps in the road, but that's okay, that's life. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So I implemented this whole miracle morning routine at the beginning of the year, and that's been going really well. So I don't know that I've linked this in my descriptions before, the miracle morning routine, and I will do that in today's description. So if you want to know more about that, but it's basically 6 things that you do every morning, and it's supposed to make you more productive. Well, I think it's working really well. The thing is, you cannot get caught up in perfection, which is something I can do, but I tend to snap out of it pretty quickly. So the thing to remember as you move through any new routine that you want to take on is, you're not committing to it for the rest of your life. You're trying it on, sort of like a winter coat. You try a few on, see if you like them. You see what you don't like and what you do like. That's what I do with a lot of these different routines that I'm trying. I'm just trying them on. I'm going to see if they work. And the way to do that is to make sure that you schedule time to reassess as you go. And I like to share all of that here with you. So the miracle morning routine is working pretty well. There's 6 activities that I'm doing every morning. Just very quickly, it's starting my day in silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing, which is journaling. And what I'm finding is a lot of those kind of fit together. When I'm journaling, I'm actually visualizing a lot, doing visualizations. I'm doing affirmations and journaling all at the same time. Maybe it takes me 10 minutes. It's really, really quick. So it's, when you're looking at something new to try, there's kind of this overwhelming feeling that it's just going to sabotage you. You're going to feel like you're now stuck in this thing that you have to do. It's one more thing to fit on your already busy schedule. But that's not how this works at all. So you have to make the commitment to yourself just to say, whatever's going on in my life, I'm going to commit 10, 30 minutes, however long you can, to sit in the morning and plan out your day, to do things in your morning that are going to help you get through the rest of the day. I cannot tell you how much this has helped. I have a really practical example here I'm going to share with you. So I sat down in my Savers routine. I was doing my Savers routine. I was journaling and I was doing affirmations and visualization, which to me is, I have to go to the DMV today. I had to go to the DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, and the courthouse to get my tags renewed. Had to do them both in person, online. I couldn't do them online. I had to do them in person. I tried to do them online. Didn't work. I tried for 2 months. Finally, I had appointments made on this particular day. So I made the appointments, and I was really dreading this day, because they were spread out. They were going to just consume my whole day, which meant I was off on the routines. I couldn't get all of my, my house chores done. I couldn't do my day the way that I would have preferred to. But I did not give up my Savers routine. I sat in the morning for about 30 minutes, from like 5:30 to 6 a.m. is when I do this. No, that's not true. About 10 till 6 to 6:30, because John goes to work about 10 till 6, quarter till 6. So it's right after he leaves. That's when I start my morning routine. So I was sitting and journaling, which just jotting down things that were occurring to me. And one of the things I do is, what does my day look like? And I just visualize what my day looks like. It's that simple, that simple. So I was visualizing what my day looks like, and I could see myself walking through. I had to get out the door. I had to be somewhere at 10:20, and then I had to be at another appointment at 2 p.m. And in between that, I could see me taking care of things. I got some dinner in the oven, or not the oven, the crock pot, and I just walked myself through the day, and it felt good. I felt reassured. And then out of the blue, I did this sort of, well, it wasn't out of the blue because I was reading. So I read a little bit of, it's part of my reading some of the Chaos Cure. That's my book for the month, Fly Lady's Chaos Cure. So I also do about a 10-minute just meditation where I listen to music and I just imagine myself. I always imagine myself on a beach. That's where I like to go in my meditation because it gives me a sense of peace. And that's where you see, like, you probably, you'll see this shirt a lot. You'll see there's things that I intentionally place in my environment to anchor me into that good feeling. The beach holds a really special place in my heart. So I got this ring on the beach. My husband and I renewed our vows on the beach. Lots of things happen on the beach. So in my meditation, I was walking along the beach and followed a path, and I ended up in this little other area, and I came I came to face with a black cat. So this black cat was very nice. It was positive. I don't know if it was a she, but very comforting. The word I attached to this black cat was strength. And so may not seem like anything, but flash forward, moving through my day, and I had to go to the DMV, and I had to go to the courthouse first to get my car tags done. And I was feeling very, very apprehensive, partly because it was the 20th. It was the day of the inauguration. So a lot of things going on in my mind. This was not the place I wanted to be. It was county courthouse. But I thought, okay, discernment is my word for 2021. Discernment. So I followed that word out on this particular day. I just kept remembering to just discern. All right, these are the thoughts I'm having, all of this, but how do I really feel in here? Well, there was a nice calm feeling as far as my agenda when I looked at it, so I wasn't concerned. But I was a little nervous. I was a little anxious. Those thoughts don't go away. Those thoughts never go away. They're always like right here telling you, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. It's not a good day to be out at the courthouse. But I went ahead and I went. And when I got to the counter, the lady, and it was a very positive experience. The whole thing was so positive. There was a moment where I was a little nervous, but I had gotten to the counter and they could not find my car tags. They couldn't find my record, which was why I couldn't renew online. I'd been trying to renew online for 2 months. Couldn't renew online. And I do all the time. It's like I always renew everything online. So she said, I need to go talk to my manager and I'll be right back. So she walked away. She stepped away. When she came back, she brought this lady with her. And the lady walks up, and we're all wearing our masks. And she comes up, and she's on the computer, and she just was silent she was in there for about 10 minutes, just doing, I don't know what, she was just punching stuff in the computer, looking. And I thought, oh no, they can't find they lost my record. These thoughts were going through my head. Oh no, what's going on with my car? This is a car that we own, it's our car. We have the title. We don't even have a payment on it. Like, what's going on? And so I and I actually had to take off my coat. I was getting a little anxious. I felt slightly nauseous, thinking, oh no. And that's when all of a sudden I noticed, for the first time, she'd been standing in front of me all this time. I looked at her. She had a black cat mask, face mask. It was clearly the mouth. It had the mouth and tongue sticking out just a little bit, and the white whiskers. It was a black cat with white whiskers, face mask. And I saw that, and suddenly I just got so calm. I was like, what are the odds? I was so calm. And shortly after that, she said, okay, you're all taken care of. This is what you owe. We've got your tags all taken care of. And does not seem like a very exciting story. And it's not, because it's my story. It's that when you take time in your life to notice those little things, they're like breadcrumbs along your way, and you know you're in the right place. You're in the perfect place, even when it doesn't seem like it. That's what this whole year is about for me, being more mindful and intentional, and just noticing what works and noticing what doesn't work, and making adjustments and course corrections as I go. So that's what I'm doing. And by the way, I've been really good about green smoothies, and I've had one every morning. And this morning, I had peanut brittle. My aunt, I have these two beautiful aunts from Georgia. I love them so much. They sent me a little care package. I'm going to give you a little clip here, just a little picture here I took before I opened up the bags. So I have some pecans and some fried peanuts and peanut brittle from the peanut brittle is from Plains, Georgia, but it's all from Georgia, and that's where my mama was from, and that's where my aunts live, and that's where I consider home. Although my home is really North Florida, that's where I lived and that's where I grew up, but I spent so much time on the family farm in southern Georgia that's really where my heart is. So that was so special to get that in the mail. My aunt, she was so sweet. She watches my vlog. I love you so much. I hope to see you this year. Some peanut brittle. Now they're from Georgia, and it's the Jimmy Carter's, the Plains, Georgia peanut brittle. This is my favorite peanut brittle ever. I do eat Sam's Club because that's what I can get my hands on, but this peanut brittle is the best. 2 bags of this and 2 bags of pecans. So these are really good pecans. And I got 2 bags of these, and then they sent me a bag of fried peanuts, which I'd never had. I think those were also from the Horn Company, I think. Fried peanuts. They're not here because we opened up the bag and had a few, and they're upstairs, and I have them in a container, and I didn't bring them down. And I have the 2 bags of pecans here because we haven't opened those yet, but I have a wonderful recipe I'm going to try that my aunt sent me a recipe. And then I only have 1 bag of peanut brittle here because I don't know what happened to the other bag. Don't know what happened to that. It's gone. I ate it. But I enjoyed every bite. Every bite. I love peanut brittle, and this is the best. And I just want to thank you so much. So, to my beautiful, beautiful aunts. So for doing that. They are so thoughtful, and we have a big family, and they have always been there for so many of us. So, okay. That is what I want to make room for in my life. I never want to forget the people that are important to me, the blessings that we have, because we are so blessed in our life. And yeah, things happen, unexpected things and sad things, and things that, I lost a good friend this week too. That was something that was unexpected, and she had lived a full life. She was in her 80s, and she passed away, and the funeral is going to be an online streaming funeral tomorrow. So that's part of life. And, I mention that because life isn't just always a bed of roses. You got the thorns too. But underneath it all, it's worth it. And I'm cultivating what matters in 2021, and it all matters. So what are you doing to make 2021 a good year? Happy, productive, and maybe those words don't speak to you. Maybe you just want to get through the year and be a little more organized. Do it a little better than you did last year. That's what it all comes down to. Just doing a little better than we did last year. You don't have to do it all in one day. Just do a little bit every day, and it makes a huge difference. So it's not about perfection. It's just about progress. So I hope that you will subscribe. Take good care, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.